everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center at WKYT here on Winchester Road, Lexington, Kentucky. I'm looking out on Versailles Road right now with our Skycam network. That's Keeneland, of course, so I'm not really looking at Versailles Road. I'm looking at Keeneland. But what I'm also seeing is the skies over Versailles Road. They're starting to clear a little bit, which is fine because we're at that point where things are going to look a little bit better for us out there for the rest of the day. There's still a chance of a scattered shower, but I think most of us are going to stay on the drier side as we move forward. Even downtown, these clouds are starting to thin out a little bit as well. And I know you're thinking, oh, that's not really that far. Well, it is a few miles difference, and there's going to be varying levels of cloud cover because it's all going to try to clear eventually from one point to the next. With winds, oh man, they're southwest 16 miles per hour, so certainly noticeable. A lot of us have broken out into the 70s across Kentucky currently, and we'll keep on going with that. We're going to keep on going until we probably get close to 80 degrees, especially if you get a lot of sunshine. It can be really warm. Look at the big picture here. And Georgia, seeing some showers, thunderstorms now from the same setup and complex that made its way through our area. So that's what we've got on the First Alert Radar Network out there across parts of the country. Temperatures are cooling down behind this next wave, and we're going to tap into some of this cooler air that's out there. It's going to drop in, and we're going to see our numbers go down. We will see our highs fall from the 70s today all the way back down into the 60s, it looks like. And I'm talking low to mid 60s for some of you. And then those nights. Well, I'll break that down here in a second. But first, let's show you what happens. There might be a scattered shower. Temperatures get up close to 80 degrees. Overnight, early tomorrow morning, it's not that noticeable. It's not that bad. You get a few showers going, and then the front goes through. When the front goes through, the numbers are down. See, this is what I'm talking about. I've got 59 trying to show out there for you. That's a chilly day for right now. For, you know, what will be the 10th day of May, yeah, that's kind of a chillier day. So numbers will keep going into the overnight. I think we'll end up low mid 40s for early on Saturday morning. And you get another quick disturbance through here that keeps the numbers in position to stay only in the 60s out there. So what's happening is you're getting that, remember I was showing you the cooler air a minute ago, and it's all kind of up here and kind of flexing a little bit down into the Rockies. Well, now it's spread out and stretched all the way across Kentucky and through the Northeast. I mean, it's going to get really chilly up there. They'll probably go all the way down to the 30s. Well, it's also interesting to note here is how, notice the different shades. The different shades, when we look at maps like this, they indicate different air masses. Okay, so it's easier for us to spot and see where the air mass begins and where it ends. And, you know, there's always some, you know, feathery kind of details on the end. And what I mean by that is you're always going to get little pockets here and there that are a little bit different. Well, notice how you've got a pocket of some of this blue, which indicates, for me, we're going to go down to the 40s. So you've got a better chance of 40s out in eastern Kentucky while we warm up a little bit more to the west, which is very typical. But the thing about out east, you might, in those sheltered valleys, in those low spots, you might get even colder. You might dip low 40s. If somebody gave me a report from one of the Mesonet sites that's at a low point on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, by Saturday afternoon, and it said 39, it would not shock me, okay? What happens is all of that colder air, it starts on top of those hilltops, those mountains, and then it's heavier than warm air and it sinks. And it goes down those mountains. You don't even notice it really, you know, not in our part of the world. There are other indicators, you know, like out west where they have the big changes, and then it'll pool and sit in the low spots and we get some of that colder air. So that's what could happen with this. So it wouldn't shock me. I don't think it's a widespread thing, but if somebody said, hey, look at that Mesonet site there, it said 39, I'd be like, all right, I believe that. Anyway, some changes coming certainly around here. I appreciate you stopping by here on Facebook and YouTube for the latest weather information. We'll be back on television in about 22 minutes for WKYT News at noon. Have a great day, everybody. See you.